We're gonna do this, okay? So again, we are trying to put pressure downward on that spring to remove it out of the way. And once we see that, let's see this. Let's try this. Okay, guys, a learning opportunity. You see this right here? This is the leaf spring that causes pressure to put pressure on the slide release. It pushes it up, and that's what pushes pressure on it. So you guys saw earlier when I released the pressure on the leaf spring and the slide release dropped out. What happened was I let go of that leaf spring too quick, and it actually popped out of the gun, flew out. Luckily, I found it. So please, when you're at this point of the process, always make sure to release the pressure on the leaf spring very slowly, so as it won't, jump out of the gun. But luckily, we found it. So now, I was saying earlier that this is the factory slide release, and this is the extended slide release that we're going to put in, and it's chrome. Remember, look at this lip here. Okay, when we install this back into the gun, we are going to, that lip has to be facing you. So if you're standing behind the gun, it has to be facing you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to introduce the slide release a little bit halfway in. If you see how it goes, you see it's right there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to release it halfway. Now I'm going to put pressure on, let's see if we can do it from this angle. I'm going to put pressure on the leaf spring down, so I can push it all the way down and under. So this has to be up. Watch, here we go. Put pressure down, here we go. There we go, it started, and then boom, you heard that click, and that means it's in right. Now you can see the extended slide release. Not only is it longer, it's going to be easier to take the gun apart, but it's also cool chrome color. Okay, so now that we've installed the slide release, now we're going to install the slide stop, the extended slide stop. Okay, so we're just going to begin to put the gun back together. The first thing we have to put back is the locking block. Okay, the locking block, remember how we took it out? It just actually slips right in. Okay, simple. Okay, then we are going to replace and put the locking block pin back. Remember, we took out the factory black one, and now we're going to put the chrome one in. And simply, we're going to take our tool, and we are going to put the pin, the locking block pin through here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make sure we have there we go. Okay, that's the locking block pin. We'll take the plastic side of our hammer and begin to push that through. Boom, boom. Why do we use the plastic side? Because this is polymer, it will not scratch the frame. Okay, so you see it's going through. So now to finish it through, we're going to go ahead and use the pin and just line it up. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. You see how that looks? Now the locking block is in place. Now, in order to install the slide stop, extended slide stop, that locking block and the locking block pin has to be in first, because you see this spring here? This spring rests under that locking block spring like this. So that's why that has to be installed first. So simple. This just slides right in. Okay? Yep, we gotta get this going like this. And this will just slide right in here. There you go. It's slid right in. So now with that being said, the next thing we're going to install is the trigger pin. Okay? It's right here. So this is going to, remember, we're going to insert this trigger pin here. We're going to make sure all the holes are lined up. Okay, the way we can do that, make sure that we will use the actual punch, and it looks like it's pretty lined up. Okay, so now we will begin and start putting it in. Now remember, it's going to stop a little bit because we have to move this spring a little bit up and down while it goes in. Up, it fell out. Live TV. What can you say, folks? Here we go. Let's try this again. Remember, we'll just slide this in. Boom, boom. Sorry for that. It just goes right in. Let's try going in this way. Here we go. We'll come in from this end. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then it just right in there. Perfect. See? And it went through this, and this is holding it through. So we're just gonna even it up a little bit. And here we go. Our extended slide release is on. Okay, so now the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and replace the trigger housing pin. That's easy. We're gonna go ahead and just remove that. We're not taking any of that. We're just taking out the pin. Boom, comes right out. Boom, and we're gonna replace it with the chrome one. Okay, we'll start it off with the rubber part. Go down, and then we're just gonna go ahead and even it up. Even it up. Here we go, and it looks pretty even. I'm gonna do a little bit more, just a tad more here. There we go. That looks good. And there you have it, guys. A new slide release, a new slide stop, and the pins all in chrome. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna put the gun back all together, and you're gonna see it how it looks completely put together. Sorry guys, I said we were done, but we're not. I almost forgot. We needed to install one more piece, and that is the extended mag release. Okay, that's a very simple process also. It's only one thing that we have to remove. And actually, I don't know if you guys can see here, but there is a spring here. It's like a metal spring. If you can see it, it's a long stick right here. Let's see if the camera can focus. It's this metal spring right there. Okay, so this metal spring, what we have to do, look at my finger if it's the spring. I'm going to take the screwdriver. I'm going to put pressure on that spring. That spring is going to move, and then it's going to move out and up, and it's going to release pressure on the actual mag release. Okay, so let's try to do that. What I'm going to do that, and we're going to replace this. This is the mag release. Okay, so let's see if it'll take that way, Bob. There we go. We moved it out, and now it's as simple as going out here, you see? Pulling it out. Pulling out the mag release. There we go. That's the old mag release, and then we are going to install the new one. Okay, and it's simply, we're going to go in the same way we took it out, but we need to release pressure on that spring. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. I usually try not to take the spring out, but we may have to take it out. So we're going to take a little quick break. Let me get another tool that I need to pull this out, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Well, I'm going to have to pull this spring out, and it's good because I'm going to actually get to, you're going to actually get to see what I was talking about. So let me pull this out. Here we go. That's it right there. It's a piece of metal, and it sits inside the front part of the grip. And then what I'm doing is I push it. You see it goes in through here. It catches in to this hole. Okay. So what I'm actually doing, I'm pushing it out the way, pulling this out, and then putting the other one in, and then pushing this spring right back. So let's do this. We're going to install the new one. Okay, right through there. Perfect. Now all I got to do is install this pin right back there. Okay. There we go. I'll take my screwdriver and finagle this all the way down there. Hold on. Almost done. There we go. Hold on. We're almost done, guys. There we go. Now you see, the spring pressure is on. Okay, but we're not done yet. Here we go. Now, this particular mag release has a chrome piece to it that goes right on top and extends it. Look how cool that's gonna look, guys. And it comes with its own set of Allen screws, very small. So we'll start the Allen screw here and start with the first one. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Simple as that. Okay, we got that one. Let's get the other one started and then we'll tighten them both down. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay, tighten down. We're going to tighten down the other one. There we go, guys. I appreciate your patience. But hey, I want to show you. And then just tighten it down. There's not going to be lots of pressure on that. Tighten it down. Tighten this one down a little bit further. And voila, there you go. The extended mag release. Now it's going to be a lot easier to manipulate. So now everything is installed for real. We have the slide release, the slide stop, we have the pins, and we have the mag release installed. Now we're going to put it all back together. We'll be back and you'll see the finished product. So we have finally completed the project on the Glock 19 Gen 4. So I've put it all together after I put all the upgrades on it. First, again, let's go ahead and do a safety check. As you can see, no ammunition in the firearm. And hey, since we have it like this, let's go over what we did. We high polished the barrel. You see, we replaced the factory plastic guide rod with a stainless steel guide rod. Okay, now let's go on the other side. And then we replaced all the external controls and we put extended controls. So we have the extended slide release, the extended slide stop, the extended magazine release, and the pins. They're all chrome. I think it came out really cool looking. It's going to be very functional, and I hope you guys learned and were inspired to go ahead and work on your own guns. I mean, it's fun. Sometimes people get scared of working on guns, but hey, take your time. Look at videos like mine, and there are other videos on the internet that will actually take you step by step by these processes and have fun. So I want to thank you once again for coming with me on this journey on adding these modifications to this Glock. I want to remind you to please comment down below and do me a favor, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be in the know for next time I upload a video. Again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of the Hit the Spot family, and be safe.